that. I believe the top 4 get paid. Let's turn as you can see. So my goal necessarily isn't to just make the money. It's usually to try to win these, but sometimes I think the plus EV play to do is to try to make the money, especially if you don't have much of a stack and you can make the money by just being patient. This guy seems to be playing like a maniac. So we're down to 5 players. I'm the short stack here. I'm gonna shove this. I'm down to 7 big blinds. Have an M of less than 4, so I think this is a shove. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's definitely a shove. And I believe this King 9 is a shove too. And we get called. We're fortunate enough to flop a king. Just have to dodge an ace or a queen. We do. Get called on this table. And drawing to a king or a 10. And doesn't work out, so we bust up. We bubble that one. I'll bring down one of the other ones. And I just busted out of the other sit and go that I was in. So we're down to the last 2 here. This is a shove, for sure. I don't really want to make a standard raise and get flatted by one of these guys, because ace 10 is going to miss a lot of flops. So we're in 3rd place out of 6 here. Got pretty good position on the table. I have the 2 big stacks in the middle position and to my right. Table on the left. We're down to 11 players. 5-2, it's a fold. And as you can see, once we get late in these sit and goes, there's going to be a lot of shoving. As the blinds get higher and the antes kick in, it's definitely worthwhile to try to steal pots when you're given the opportunity. Pretty good flop for this player. Flop top pair, flush draw. And once again, we're down to the final 5 players. Top 4 get paid. I'm going to fold here. And hope that these 2 players get it in. Did you see how he tried to min raise and take down that pot? I don't like that play at all. Especially against, there's a couple of reasons why that's not very good. Let's take a look. This guy is in small blind and he min raises a big stack here. Well, this big stack player, if he's playing halfway decent sit and go strategy, he knows that this player does not want to go out in 5th place. So, and by him min raising and leaving 1700 behind, This player here knows that he has plenty of fold equity to just, shove on him and have him fold. If he had a strong hand, nice to get a walk in the big blind. Even with the pocket fours here, if this guy would have shoved, I would have folded. If the folds are onto me, I'm definitely shoving on this player. But if he had a strong hand, he probably should have just shoved and taken away any fold equity that this player would have thought that he would have had any fold equity if he would have shoved. He would have had to fold any kind of marginal hand. Definitely shoving here. Got a pair, and it's against a player that I definitely want to see get knocked out of this tournament. Not necessarily a good flop. And we hold miraculously. He certainly had. We're gonna fold. This player's pretty short, and now we just made the money. He's liable to call with anything halfway decent. It's a pretty decent hand, but I can't call an all in. So we're gonna fold. But yeah, he had a lot of outs. He was open-ended. Any 7, any 8, any 9, any queen, any 6, any jack. He would have beat me. Yeah, we're definitely shoving here on the button, pocket sixes. Let's fold. That was a pretty sick hand. They both had sets. He pretty much flopped him dead though. 7-4, looks like I'm going to be donating to somebody here. 10-4. Just going to be folding that. Starting to get a little desperate over here. But the blinds 2 and 400. I only have 6 big blinds. I'll fold. If it had been folded around to me, I may have shoved there. Nine deuce. It's gonna fold. And hopefully we move up a spot. The payout. He flops top pair, but he hits a set. Just won an extra $11. So we have king queen over here. I'm definitely going to be shoving this. I'm just going to check. This player has been playing kind of tight so far at the final table. So king queen, I'm going to shove this. Check. Good chance our 2's good here. I can't really see a reason to bet here. I think we only get called by better. He could have a hand like pocket 4s or pocket 5s. Probably not, but you never know. He could have a 3 or something. I just don't think he's ever going to call with like king high or something. Yeah. So he wouldn't have called. He wouldn't have called a value raise there. So I'm definitely not going to be calling that.